Many people worry about potential problems because they fear the unknown. This is a universal human trait, deeply embedded in our psyche. We, as a species, have always been wary of what we can't understand or predict. It's a survival instinct honed over thousands of years. Yet, in our modern world, this fear often leads us to worry about problems that may never happen. Imagine you're standing at the edge of a dense forest, peering into the darkness. You don't know what's out there. It could be danger, or it could be nothing at all. That's the fear of the unknown. It's not the forest itself that scares you, but the uncertainty of what lies within. This fear can cause us to imagine worst-case scenarios, filling our minds with dread over events that are unlikely to occur. But by understanding that fear of the unknown is a common human trait, we can begin to challenge this fear and reduce our worry. Negative experiences in the past can make a person more apprehensive about the future. It's a common human tendency to allow past experiences, especially the negative ones, to influence how we perceive future events. We've all been there. A past failure or setback can cast a long shadow over our expectations, often leading us to anticipate the worst. This fear can be magnified if the past experience was particularly traumatic or impactful. The mind has a knack for recalling these experiences vividly, causing anxiety and apprehension about similar situations in the future. It's essential to understand that while our past shapes us, it doesn't have to dictate our future. Just because something unpleasant happened once, it doesn't mean it will happen again. Life is a mixed bag of experiences, both good and bad, and it's crucial to remember that past experiences are not an accurate predictor of what lies ahead. Remember, past experiences are not a guarantee of future outcomes. Overthinking can be a major contributor to worry. It's a hamster wheel in our minds, endlessly turning with the many possible outcomes. We often focus on worst-case scenarios, the what-ifs and maybes, increasing anxiety. Imagine standing at a crossroads with multiple paths ahead. Overthinking entails analyzing each one, potential obstacles. However, many of these paths won't even be traversed. It's crucial to keep this in perspective. Overthinking often exaggerates issues, causing stress over problems that may never occur. Recognizing our tendency to overthink allows us to contest this habit and reduce worry. There are several effective strategies to manage worry. Let's delve into some of these. First off, it's important to stay in the present moment. Rather than dwelling on what might happen in the future, focus on what is happening right now. Techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, or simply paying attention to your surroundings can be quite beneficial in practicing mindfulness. Next up, consider limiting your exposure to negative information. The amount of negative news or stories you consume can significantly impact your mental state. To manage this, set specific times for checking news and avoid reading or watching it before bed. Choose reliable sources and limit the time spent on social media. This can help you maintain a more positive outlook. Then, challenge your thoughts. It's common to let our minds wander into the realm of what-ifs, but question whether your worries are realistic or likely to happen. When you find yourself worrying, ask yourself how probable the event is. Is there evidence that contradicts your worry? This can help you rationalize your fears and keep them in check. Another useful strategy is setting aside worry time. It might sound counterintuitive, but designating a specific time each day to think about your worries can actually help manage them. Choose a 15 to 30-minute period where you allow yourself to worry. If you start worrying outside of this time, remind yourself to wait until the designated worry time. Lastly, focus on what you can control. Concentrate on actions and decisions that are within your control rather than things beyond it. Make a list of things you can do to address your concerns, no matter how small. Taking small steps can make you feel more in control and reduce anxiety about the unknown. By applying these strategies, you can better manage your worry and live a more peaceful and present life. Before we wrap up, remember to practice the strategies we've discussed. Managing worry is a journey, not a destination. It's just about taking one step at a time. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more helpful tips on managing worry and living a more peaceful life.